We live.
Yo, yo.
What's going on?
Hello, everyone.
It's weird. Oh, there you go. Okay, now it's live.
Yeah.
So we are in Facebook, Twitch, the group. Okay.
Got all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, man. We trying to, man. Something, man. We
Gotta make something shake.
Yeah, we everywhere, man. Right now we in Twitch, the Facebook group, Squad Creative. On Facebook, we on YouTube, his channel, my channel, and over here I'm on TikTok. So we talking to him. So man, let's just get going, man. I'm your host, man, C. Paris. We in here with my brother, man, Anthony Alexander, man, Flawless, man, 615. What's going on?
What's going on with y'all? What's going on? Good people.
How you doing?
Then we got this co-host over here, man. Tell them who you are.
They know who I am. Black Excellence. You see it. Mike T.
Don't nobody know him, man. Don't know. Nobody know who he is, man. No.
I ain't 8-bit today, all right? You know what I'm talking about?
So, man, it's been a minute, man. What's been going on? What's happening with you, man?
Just trying to get back on track. Trying to get back to where it all started at, Squad Creators. Trying to get back to that. Trying to get back to that feeling, man. Came out, done my thing, DTF, and I got off track. Try to get back focused. That's it.
How many DTF printers you got now? He gonna laugh.
I'm counting them out. I'm counting them out in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6.
Only 6.
But it's gonna be 5 because one's going back to sublimation.
Yeah, you got you still got that big boy though, huh?
What's that?
The one with the powder shaker and all that stuff on it?
Yeah, I still have that. I have 2 powder shakers machines.
Oh yeah.
But that's the only thing I pretty much purchased from my vendor. As far as like that, everything else has been built or converted.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 7890. I got 2 7890s, 2 P5000s. Man, I got it's crazy. I got so many. I can't even think of all these products.
Yeah.
But for what I do and the volume that I do as far as prints and customers and designs and shirts, and I need that. I gotta have that because if not, 1 machine, 2 machines is not gonna keep up with the with the flow.
Right, right.
So we know that you're in DTF now, but for those that do not know you or may not know your background, can you give us a little history of what you have done?
What I've done? What do you mean by what I've done?
Hold on. Let me make that simpler for you. Can we get a little background of what you haven't done?
Okay, yeah, there we go.
That'll make it easier.
Yeah.
You're touched and dabbled in everything.
What I haven't done, like in DTF?
Just in the printing.
Oh, in the printing, man. Like I pretty much done everything. and not to be arrogant, but I'm going back to, and I know Mike and Seeker Parker remember this. I remember bringing the DTF, like Mike didn't know, what is he talking about? I said, I'm going to get this machine.
Yeah.
And I ordered it. It was I never forget. I was so excited. I spent all that money on an L1800. And it was the slower thing on Christmas. And when I first got it, the first day I got it, I took it apart because I wanted to figure out how to build them and how to do them. And this is before it is how it is now. A lot of people know about it and trying to figure it out. and all that. But the game was already out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
A lot of people still don't know about DTF. So it's DTF is a whole different ball game, man. And a lot of people are jumping in it without really doing their research.
Why you say that? What?
Where I stay at?
No, I said, why did you say that a lot of people are jumping in without doing research? What do you mean by that?
Well, they're doing a lot. They doing it. A lot of people are selling these printers. And I ain't knocking nobody's hustle. But to be real, you'll save a lot of money just buying a printer and doing it yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can spend $1, you can spend $10,000, you can spend $20,000. You still gonna have to do maintenance.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what they're not telling me. It don't make a difference about what it got on the front of that printer, how it looks, what color they paint it. You're gonna have to do maintenance. So a lot of people just jumping out saying, hey, I just want to do some shirts, but not knowing the back end of, are you ready to start taking the head out? Are you ready to start replacing dampers, replacing lines? Can you figure that part? Because usually what's happening, because I get a lot of phone calls, what's happening is they get the printers and they run for good for a month, 2 months, 3 months. But once it starts messing up, that's your money sitting there. Are you willing and are you able to go in that printer and work on it?
Yeah, man.
And that's the part that they're missing. A lot of people throw their hands up like, man, I'm done with this, because they're not ready for that. It's cool when you just print. Anybody can print.
Yeah.
Put a button and print. Are you knowledgeable enough or got enough experience or done enough research or want to do enough research to figure out how to fix your printer?
Mm-hmm.
Usually what happens is they throw it aside because it's not printing the whites, and it ain't nothing but a head is clogged. You got to know how to take your head out and clean your heads. But a lot of people don't do that. They don't want to do that. They want to just jump into it and start printing.
So how much time do you think it takes to actually do maintenance, or is it just by that printer or the size?
It's really once you get your system together, and I got a system together. I got to maintenance 5 printers. But if I had to do one, I can go through one in 30 minutes. Now I got a maintenance and I got a hard maintenance. My hard maintenance is I'm taking my heads out, I'm flushing my head. That's my hard maintenance. My regular maintenance every day when I get through printing, that's me doing regular head cleanings and shoe shine methods and checking my I forgot the name of it, but checking the humidity in your room.
Yeah.
It plays a lot, man. A lot of people just and that's what is going wrong. DTF is getting this bad name because people don't want to do your maintenance. It comes with it. It comes with it. It don't, they don't tell you that because they're selling it to you. But like I said, 20,000, 50,000 to $1 machine. You still got to do maintenance.
Period.
It don't make a difference.
So do you feel like everybody sees DTF and because you can just go buy a printer and convert it, do you feel like it's one of them bandwagon things?
It's so saturated now, and a lot of information is getting out wrong. I watch a lot of videos, man, and I don't comment. I don't knock nobody, but long I got this floor, I'm gonna talk. It's just from day one, and I ain't saying I'm the one to start this, but the information, I put a lot of information out there.
You were definitely one of the first people doing it. That's for sure.
And a lot of people, not to say my way was the perfect way, but I can tell you this. All the problems I keep hearing, I don't have those problems with these printers. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm not understanding. It's like they're getting the wrong information or taking the wrong steps or not doing enough research. Everybody, it ain't it. Then again, it ain't for everybody. It might be just as easy to get on the phone and say, "Man, send me some prints."
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Barb, I gotta read this comment. Barb, she like you. She got everything under the sun too. She said, "Are you talking DTF printers? 3 screws to pop the printer head out. I use a Magnasonic professional ultrasonic jewelry cleaner with digital timer."
Wow.
That's how I know she's doing her research.
Yeah, she like, bro, she like you. She do everything, and she will not come on the show, Barb.
Barb.
Hey, boy, how you doing? Precious.
And there's an invitation online. Can't say no, Barb.
She also says daily DTF maintenance. I totally agree on researching.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my money, but I can tell. I'm trying to give them all the heads up. Like, it's nothing wrong if that's what you want to do is buy a machine and you don't want to do all that. If you don't want to do all that, if you start your sentence in, I don't want to be doing all that converting myself. That means you're not even ready for DTF because you're going to take that printer apart. You're going to have to take that head out. Eventually, it's gonna print good for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. Well, eventually, you're gonna have to go inside that printer, and that's the part that everybody's they're not ready for that. So, I just say do a lot of research, just check it. I'm not knocking you from it. I'm not pushing you away from it, but just do your research. Take all it. Everybody that's doing it, there are a lot of people that's doing it now. Just watch what they do. Go to the net, go to another video and watch another video. You see the same thing he's saying, and the other person said the same thing. Well, it pretty much got to be true, But if you're not hearing the same thing from one person to the next, you can't get information from everybody. You need to stay grounded. Like, okay, this is who my coach is. It's like a coach of football. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go across the street to the high school, get the information. You gonna stay with that one coach. You gotta get your knowledge and stay with it. That's just me. I don't know. But
so you got 6 of them over there. Which one is the best? Which one is the Cadillac?
Oh man, my baby, my 79 80s. I love those.
Those are Epson 7980s?
Yes. Okay, I'm glad you said that. See, because I had in my group, I had a guy that was, me and him was going back and forth.
Hold on before you say this story. What's your group? Shout out your group.
Oh, DTF University.
On Facebook. If you want to know DTF, go tap in. All right, sorry about that. Let's get back to the story.
All right, so I had a guy in my group, and this guy right here, dude, massive DTF machines. I mean, this dude got easily $80,000 in machines.
Damn.
Yes, he's massive. Or, well, I ain't gonna say or. I'm gonna leave that alone. He got a lot of machines, a lot of big machines. So, I'm in there, giving my input on DTF and letting people know that the do's and don'ts. He chimes in. He said, I don't think you're telling them right if you're telling them, about the DTF printers. I said, well, how to maintenance them. I said, you got all those machines over there behind you. You got over $100,000 worth of machines. I mean, he's massive, dude. I said, but I can guarantee you this. You take every one of them apart, guess what's on the inside of them?
Yeah.
It's Epson. So you can spend all the money you want to. And that looks cute back there. I only see one of them running, so some telling me you ain't doing something right.
Right.
If I'm gonna have that many machines, but not to knock him, but my thing is, he told me, I was telling him about the maintenance. Dude, you still have to do maintenance. And I was right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you get. You can get whatever. It's Epson printers that they don't put a totally different name on, with Epson parts.
Right.
When you go pull up them rip softwares, you can the only printer you see on there is Epson.
Mm-hmm.
So what they're telling you, they ain't putting no Canons on there. They put Epsons.
Right.
So I just do a lot of research, man. I love what I do. I love DTF, but there's other methods. You ain't got to do DTF. You got the. I was wanting to get into that too for some reason. I don't know why, but the other kind of ink that everybody's trying to do now. But you got to do cutting with it.
Yeah, that's that. Is it the UV?
No, that's what I have. I already have a UV.
Sub our department. You hold on.
Yeah, St. Louis, what's going on?
Listen, you said you got the UV what'd you just say?
The UV DTF printer.
Let's talk.
I'll tell you about the stickers and cups.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. I need to know some more.
Well, the UV DTF printer, it's different ink. It reminds you of the DTG machine. That's what it reminds you of, because the bed moves. My bed moves in it and on the inside of it, and it just prints instead of printing, and it prints it on a film.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can print directly to a product. I can take a piece of wood or whatever it is and put it inside there, and it'll print on top of it. Or they have it to where you can just put the film down, put it in there, and you can print whatever you want to print on it, and then you put it through man, my brain's not working. You put it through this little thing that puts the heat wrap on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can pull it straight off, and you can take that piece like it's a sticker and put it on anything.
Wow.
Eco solvent printers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Miss Ginger Snap. Yo, thank you. Hey, Ginger Snap, please stay with me, because I'm gonna need you, sister, because my brain is gone.
Even more. Facebook.
So you still use you have an eco solvent printer as well?
No, that's what this. So the P5000s, I have two of them. I have two P5000s. They have 10 slots. So I go use one side for DTF and then use the other side for eco solvent.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, it's just a click of a button, turn them on and off, and send it up through there. Just for the banners and stuff. I'll go do that. Eco solvent. Something different, man. Just trying to get in the game, man. Not saying DTF, because everybody knows me for just DTF. I'm trying to, and my base knows me for everything. Where I live at. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, y'all. So everybody here knows me for, bro. You just keep doing this DTF. You don't do this. Whatever you got this.
People don't know. Like, you call with that vinyl too, though. I remember when this.
Oh man, you don't want these problems, man.
But you call with that
I
vinyl.
still want to what? I'm still waiting for a boxing match. What's going on, man? I see you got a little busy with the DTL, so I fell back. I'm like, all right.
Hey, see, it's gonna take a whole lot of me to do some violence.
Yeah, I bet it would. But I remember you used to do some cold work with that vinyl.
Yeah, I used to love it, man. But listen, I had a lady last year order 2 shirts for me, but she wanted them in glitter vinyl. Mm-hmm. And I tried to talk this lady into just doing DTF. Like, no, it was the easiest shirt to do. Bro, she would not come off of that glitter vinyl. I took the price up to $60 a shirt. She still was wanting them. So I had to go up there and buy some little vinyl and do this. Man, I had to put out my little silhouette, my first silhouette, my cameo. I had to put out my first cameo and went to work.
So, but now though, don't they got the DTF glitter film?
Yeah, and I have it, but it don't give that same
the sparkle.
Yeah, it don't give that look she was wanting.
Yeah.
What about DTF Puff?
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Is there any?
Oh no. I was watching a video last night. They got at Craftful Things did this last night. I was watching her video. She had the the glow in the dark film.
Mm.
That's pretty hot. Cause I'll go do fluorescent in one of my P5000 on the other side of it, you know. But that glow in the dark film looked good, man. It looked good what she was showing. I might try that out, man. But pretty much me, man. I'm trying to stay grounded. How you doing, Miss
Late night crafting with Stacy.
Stacy, what's going on? James, what's going on? Ain't long time no see. But
hit me with them questions. I'm ready.
you
Okay.
mentioned craftable things, man. Shout out to her. She one of them. She got everything too.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, this lady right here. But you got the I got them Mount Rushmores.
Yeah,
She's on that.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
On that. I like the way she, you know, man, bro. When I read off, because for the ones who don't know, I was in the, you know, I was in Squad Creators. Well, I'm still in Squad Creators, but loved it. This is where I got to show my work. I didn't bother nobody. They didn't bother me, and went from there to being one of the admins over DTF Code. Shout out to Angelo for giving me that shot, giving me that chance, giving me the outlook. You know, now I'm on to my own thing, DTF University, and that's where we started at.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So let me just hold on. I want these people to see how serious you is about this t-shirt print. Like when I say serious, y'all don't even know when I say he got everything. Can we get a breakdown of the machine? Not even got to go specific on machines. The processes that you can do from your home. Printing processes.
Oh man, went from from my machines. Are you talking about the ones I've owned?
Yeah, what you got? Like if I come to Flawless 615, I need something done. What are the options that I have to give me some t-shirts and some signage and
Oh, okay, well, sure. You're not leaving. You're not leaving. We pretty much got you covered, man. And that's the thing. From DTF shirts to sublimation shirts, we just now moving forward with the going back to doing my all over shirts. I started off doing, y'all know that I was doing all over shirts and stuff, and not gonna say vinyl. I'm gonna say vinyl, y'all. Lord Jesus, no. I cut my own. I'm starting back cutting the own blanks with the glow forwards, and as far as like cutting sublimation blanks out. And so it's pretty much. I try to cover everything that I can cover without getting overworked. So, but I didn't start with that. I started with my cameo and some vinyl. That's what I started with, and God has blessed me and moved me from there. So,
yeah, man. Now you got the whole wide world in your hand, man.
No.
Listen. You got rid of the DTG printer,
I
right?
gave it away. Yeah, I gave away my DTG machine. I blessed somebody else with it. Like I told you, somebody blessed me with it. I blessed somebody else with it.
That's what I want now. I think I want a DTG printer. That's what I mean. It's been on my mind. Yeah, man. Like that's crazy. Like to see like how far you come. Like you redoing your room back there, so they can't even see all the equipment.
Oh yeah, man. My stuff is not in here, y'all. I was explaining to them my room got flooded, so me and my wife decided to redo the whole shop. So this is one of my shops right here, y'all. This is this right here is attached to my house. So this is an old garage that I converted into a room. But we're redoing it, and only thing I'm working with now, because I'm still getting orders, is my 9880 back behind me, and then I got one press in here. So that's what we're working with.
Good question.
Barbara. Flawless.
How
How many?
flawless?
Now, can I answer this question for?
Yeah.
Miss Barb, I've been in business for 5 years. Yeah, 5 years to be exact. I retired from Metro um, 7 years ago. Well, 7 years ago. I had my own landscaping company for 15 years. And then how I got into shirts is, I had a landscaping company, so we was ordering shirts for my workers, and the guy just kept going up on my prices. So I went and bought me a buying machine and started cutting my own shirts out, and fell in love. And here I am. Sold all that stuff, landscaping stuff, and here I am. You can't get me to cut nobody grass. Yeah, so that's how I ended up here. But
So
I'm sorry, see, my passion was designing. I love to design. That's what I really could sit here and design all day long.
I feel that.
So let's talk about the design. What you designing in, man? How you?
One step for you go. She had asked about, do you work out of your home?
Oh yes, I work in the right. Yes, but we actually in the process. We already have a building, another building. This is going to be, you get the overflow at the building at the shop, where I can still work here. So that's the plans.
Yeah, man. All right, so sorry, go to and Mike just asked, what are you designing in?
I design in Photoshop. Thank you for if it's some. When I first got in it, y'all, I couldn't design. Did so scared of Photoshop. I couldn't even. I would open it up and literally just sit there and look at it.
Yeah.
But I reached out, took some classes, couldn't learn nothing. Not to knock the people that was teaching me, but like I said, everybody does a lot of things, but it takes some special ones to know how to teach it.
Right.
And shout out to Internet Lab. I mean, she the only one out there. There's probably a lot of them out there. Her and Vicky Davis. I need to talk to Vicky. I need to get Vicky on. Vicky got that lady right there. She's the mentor to me.
Davis.
Yeah, Vicky Davis.
Okay.
Yeah, Crafters Kingdom.
Why don't you plug us in with her?
Yeah, most definitely. But she, her and that lab is the only one that really got me over that hump of really understanding Photoshop.
I tried to get in that lab like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. And you know what the crazy part about it? I spent thousands, I ain't gonna say thousands, well, a couple of thousands on classes. Didn't learn nothing.
Wow.
Left out of there just as dumb as I went in.
Goodness gracious. But looking at the designs that you do now, you wouldn't be able to tell because
I stayed the journey. What's that?
I said that snowfall one you just dropped. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's the one that's killing. Everybody's like hitting me up. That's what's keeping me so busy.
I thought the show was coming back.
Yeah, that snowfall. Yeah, I seen that. That was dope. But snowfall is the thing to watch right now.
Yeah,
that's dope.
But yeah, man, I just stayed the journey on it. I really stayed the journey on it. Even when I got frustrated, it was like, man, I ain't gonna never get this. I ain't gonna understand it. Thought I was doing something because there's so much stuff you could do in silhouette. It's only so many things you can do in silhouette.
Right.
You want to take it to a whole other level, bro. I'm not saying Photoshop. Photoshop is the only one, but bro, it's a whole other beast. And I'm still learning. I learn something every day with Photoshop. But I talk this now, even when I'm working on my shop, I told my wife, I'm designing something every day. I don't care if I'm doing it just to practice, to keep the practice.
Smoking.
Yeah, just keep the practice up. Because once you put it down, and that's what I got away from. I got away from I got away from when DTF, and I'm not blaming DTF on everything, but DTF really took me on a whole nother level where I got away from what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so many people in the group. We talking about 10 to 12,000 people in a group, and they putting on you. It's only one person. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Ashley, but you know, we only one person, and we in there like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got family time that got cut real short, and nah, bro. You know, I had to get away from that. I had to get away from that kind of living, you know, to enjoy it.
Got a comment over here for you. Marissa Dandridge, Flawless designed a bodybuilding shirt for me for my son. It was very nice. I sold shirts, cups, mugs, and tumblers with that design.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She gave me listen, Miss Dandridge, yeah, I do remember it was your son, yes. I do. She gave me and that's when I was learning. I was actually still learning in the still green stage of it. And she gave me a shot, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to you. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Because that right there, you don't know what that done to me just to push me, you know.
Yeah, man.
But now I'm feet in, but I still got a lot to learn.
See, one day I'll be as good as you in designing. I like designing, man. You know, I do my stuff every day, man.
Well, you said something. What do you mean? Good. See, your stuff is fine.
After 228 days straight of designing.
What you talking about? Bro, you got the word. Look, you got the words waving. I'm checking your words. I'm checking it out.
Man, I just be trying, man. I'm the type of person I throw something at the wall and hope it stick after I duck. You know what I mean?
Yo, man, keep pushing, man. I told you keep pushing.
Yeah, man.
It ain't for. Listen, I had to get that in my mind. Everything I put out, everything I do, everybody's not gonna like it.
Period.
But if one person likes it, I did good.
Period.
You know, that's all that matters, man. Everybody's not gonna like everything you do. You know, because I used to get offended, like, because you know the work you put in on it. You be like, man, nobody like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a lady hit me up the other day. She said, "Can you send me a design? I want y'all to do. I want you. They have a you know how you do the east side and south side picnics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they having a big picnic, and she's like, "Can you design something for our picnic this year?" Well, she sent me the work that they had done last year. When I tell you, it looked like a 3-year-old done these shirts.
Yeah.
So I sent the lady my design, and I know it was killing. I sent it to her. She critiqued my stuff so much. I was like, hold up. You just sent me the stuff that y'all had done last year.
Yeah.
But my stuff, you know, if we complaining about the colors, I could change the colors up any kind of way. But you never even gave me a color. So I went with what I thought, you know. But she said, oh, I love the design, but can you do this? You know, but everybody's not gonna like what you do, man. So I had to get that. I had to get that in my head.
One thing I find too with people is that a lot of people don't know what the hell they like until you tell them or show them what they like.
That part.
You know, so it's like, I mean, I think that's just in life in general, man. It's the leaders and some followers, and you gotta pick and choose which one you are. You know,
that's the reason why. You know, that's the reason why. You know, I have my own group. I just never been that type of person, man. You know, I feel like not just for the group part of it, but if I'm gonna do something, I'm damn sure gonna do it for myself.
Period.
You know, I'm not gonna live off nobody's hype or name. That don't bother me. I'm 51 years old, man, and I done been through so much that came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Struggle, still struggling. I ain't gonna still being tripped. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm as real as I can get because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Ain't nothing. Don't get it twisted, bro. I get up every morning and go to work. I ain't laying up in the bed with caviar and on trips, and I will trip on you. I will go on a trip on you.
Ain't nothing wrong with a trip. Shoot.
Yeah. But I ain't like Mike T now.
Oh my gosh, I ain't nobody.
I think this dude got a jet. I said, man, this dude
he's staying in here, don't he?
Nah.
Every time I look up, he on the camera like this.
Yeah, my man, my God, he'd have been that man. He'd be booking flights to Fargo, North Dakota. I tell you, he'd be in there, man. International Mike, man.
That's real money. I don't know what kind of money that is,
man.
I'm out here just creating customs, man. Just creating customs. But I must say this, Anthony, you did tell us about 5 years ago that this was going to take over the industry, and it did in a major way. And I've been screaming this since the beginning. I don't know if I'm capable of having that machine, but I push the transfers because I know I don't have enough time to sit there and actually do the maintenance. I don't want to waste no money on no machine like that. Next week get to be out and I have to put another 2 to 3 G's into it. I don't understand that. That's just something I can't.
What people you saying with everything you said, everything I just said, Mike, and I'm glad you resaid it because you can buy that from. You better be doing your research. You better be going on there and figuring out what you have time for, because if your machine, when you first buy it from China, here, wherever you buy it from, used, new, are you ready? It's going to print perfect for the month or two. This is how it goes down. It's going to print perfect. Once that ink starts drying up on you, are you ready then? Say, okay, now it's time to tear it apart and take his head out, clean his head up, because you just what's wrong with it. Or put another motherboard in, stuff like that. Are you ready to do all that? Because your money's invested in that printer, so you got to do everything to keep it alive.
Sound like you need to be tech savvy. You need to know what you're doing.
$4,000 or $5,000. Starting base, a good one. Now, if you go out and buy you one of these little L1800s, and it's still gonna hit you about $2,800, $2,400. So
that's crazy.
That's still a lot of money invested. So are you ready to go through them steps? Because eventually you're gonna have to do that, or you're gonna say, I got another 2,400. So throw this in the way. Let's get another one.
See, here's the thing, though. We have that. I'm just a throw it in the gutter and go buy another type of person, man. I don't want to go get this printer, or I want to go get me a printer. Then when it blow, I don't want to fix it. I just want to go buy another one. And then when that one mess up, I want to go buy another one. And that mentality, that's a drug dealer mentality. In our society, we have a drug dealer mentality, for one, because first of all, we're only doing this DTF because everybody and their mama is doing DTF.
That part.
And two, why fix this one when I can just go buy one that already works that's gonna break down on me again,
And use it, but you gotta think, man. I got a 7890. Perfect. I mean, this printer right here, man, I had two of them. And the lady called me, hit me up, say, hey, ain't nothing wrong. Something's wrong with them. She bought two new P6000s. Had those printers for about 2 years, because one sat there over 2 years, she couldn't get it to print.
Damn.
Wow.
She called me and said, hey, can you do something with it? I drove 3 hours and picked it up. Okay, brought it home, took the head out, flushed the head, cleaned it. Perfect. Are you willing to go in there and do that?
Period. And y'all know I was being sarcastic about the machine, though, man. I ain't with it.
Oh no, he got rid of his the first month. Like, man, wait.
I just didn't want to deal with it. It's easier to buy transfers. And then once I really start doing the research and realizing you gotta have the humidity right and all that stuff, and you gotta worry about the powder and circulating the powder so you won't kill you and all. I was cool, I still got a printer in my garage, a 24-inch printer that I had when I bought it. I was gonna convert it to DTF or something, and It just been sitting there, just not my thing.
Which one you have? What?
Uh,
35,000?
huh?
4,900?
It's like a 7,000 something. I don't remember.
Hey, it's like 70. Yeah, I forgot all about them. I got two 7880s.
Yes, it's in that series.
Yeah, I got them in my storage.
Yeah, it's in that series.
Then I got the 4880s. I don't have all them printers, man. But I worked on all of them.
Yeah.
If I fixed it for somebody else or myself or whatever,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I was that guy. I was that guy in the house, in the room, tearing apart his radios. That was me.
Yeah.
My sister got a new bicycle for Christmas. I tore it apart, got my butt whooped. And that's what I do, man. Yeah, I'll tell you, I love to do it. I love to do that.
So before we actually got on air, we was talking about that 44-inch printer and converting it to DTF and not doing that, and why? Why won't we convert that to?
That's just. I'm converting that back. Right now, it's a DTF printer. Great printer, but it prints 44 inches, but DTF you're only gonna print up to 24 inches. So I'm wasting 24 inches of space for no reason. So I'm gonna take it back and push it back to sublimations. Go back to doing the all over shirts off of that one. So that's the one sitting right behind me.
How hard is that though to convert that back to sublimation? Is it just a flush and everything?
Yeah, to do it the correct way, what I'm gonna do is go in there and flush the lines out, take the head out, reflush it. But I have a head cleaning machine.
Okay.
That I ordered. I paid almost $1,000 for this machine, but it cleans the heads out like it's supposed to, and then I pour all the inks in it. Got sublimation.
Wow. You said, man, I have a whole bunch of questions I want to ask you because I've been waiting a minute. Stop piling them up.
Go ahead, Mike. I'm with you, man. Sure.
What is the DTF? You said teaching. Everybody's method basically is different. So, what is stopping you from actually hitting record and us seeing you do the things?
See, look, hold on before he answer that question. We done had this man to talk late night about the subject. So if I chime in with some sarcasm or something over here,
Oh, no, because everybody don't learn the same. And the way that you learning it, you know what I'm saying? It could be 100,000 other people that learn it the same way. That's why I was asking.
Gotcha. Well, I was, man, my brain is went. I can't think of this guy's name. He was in our group. He was in the squad. He's still in the squad. He the one that first showed me, and I'm gonna give him his props. He was in the squad. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was when we first all got together about the inks. Sherman. Yes, I'm gonna give him his props. When it came to DTF, I didn't know nothing about DTF. I reached out to him, but he reached out to me and helped me. So I took it from there and started doing my own research on DTF, and started learning it. And the reason why, because for some reason, man, I don't know what it is about cameras. I don't know what it is about YouTube. I could do a camera, I could talk to a wall. But when I get on YouTube, I don't know what to do. And a lot of people was asking me to do it. And I would get in the groups. If you saw when I was in the code, I would do lives like it wasn't nothing. If people are live with me, I can do it. But me just on there doing it, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest, man. I just couldn't do it. But, over in DTF University, they, y'all are more than welcome to come over. I do a lot of classes over there though, but I try to treat it just like a university. That's why I named it that. I named it university because I wanted to be more like a university for DTF. So you're more than welcome to come over, I'll let you in, just send your invites or whatever.
So For a person wanting to get into DTF today, man, you keep saying the word research. Where should they start with their research?
Researching whatever groups you're in, go up in a search tab and just pull up DTF and start looking at the questions that people are asking about DTF. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? And usually it's the same things that's happening. My colors are not right. The whites are not printing. Go on YouTube, type in DTF. If you're going to buy a printer from a person or a company, look into that printer, type in that printer, figure out why, what kind of printer is this? Is it too big for me or too small for me? A lot of people just buy these printers, they buy these little bitty printers that think they take over the whole world.
With that 8.5 by 10.
Yeah, it's not for to happen.
Yeah.
It's not for to happen. So, that's the reason why when people say, why you got so many printers? Because of the volume that I have to print.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people order prints for me, so I can't tie one print up. Somebody's ordering 200 prints, and then I got 80 over here, then a 40 over there, then I got a custom shirt order, so I got to have printers to cover all those. So that's the reason why. So just do research on, if it's something you want to do, look at all the complaints about it, look at the good and the bad. It ain't for everybody, but it's for a lot of people.
Yeah.
They want to do those one-offs, and you're doing sublimation and they want black shirts. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you having a little small one sitting there, but you gotta know something. It just can't sit there. It just can't sit there. It has to be doing something because it's going to dry up on you. So now you're invested in something that is no good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got this comment from Barb. She said, I am not afraid to take things apart. I grew up on a farm and helped my dad dig harbors around the lake. I spent a lot of time taking equipment apart and putting it back together. I was that kid. Like, I used to take it apart.
Put it together.
You ain't put it back together.
Take it apart, man.
What screw go to what?
My grandpa, man. But I'm gonna share a funny story with y'all. So, them little bouncy balls you get like in a grocery store with all the colors on it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm sitting in my room, man. I was the only child, so I used to be bored and just do crazy stuff. So, sitting in my room, and I had this little pocket knife, and I got this ball, and I didn't stab this ball. My grandpa was, and he said, "What you doing?" He said, "What you doing to that ball?" I said, "I'm killing it." He said, "Boy, I'm gonna kill you." I said, "I'm killing it." He said, "Boy, I'm gonna kill you." He never another ball. I'm probably like 9, maybe 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. That man never bought me another ball as long as he lived.
Wow.
But I was like, I'll be taking the radio apart, just doing crazy stuff because I was bored. Together though, I could I always pull it apart and forget what I did to get it back together.
Yeah.
But I used to just be crazy, man. Like, just wild, man. But now, you live and you learn. I look back, I wish I would have put it back together. You know what I mean?
I love doing it, man. I'd be up all night doing that stuff. I take a whole printer apart just to make sure it's service right and going. You know what I'm saying? I can't have nothing down. And that's the part that people are not ready for. Because I'm telling you, I just got a call yesterday. A lady bought a printer package, and it's like, if you can't help me, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
She said, I can't do it. I said, do what? It's not printing my whites, and it's not doing this. And I'm like, you're going to have to take his head out to clean it. She wasn't ready for that. She said, she said, can I just sell it in your group? You can't sell something that's already broken the group, sweetie.
Wow.
No, we're not doing that.
Don't look for that. I mean, they just see the trends, man, and jump on the trend. They don't do the research like you've been saying, and they don't look at what it's going to take to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it be so many problems. It's just a printer, just like a car. You have to maintenance it. So if you don't maintenance it, you gotta know what to do that, or you got enough money to keep buying them, or
Yeah.
get in the shop and let the Epson people bust your head with it, or if you're into that, then go more power to you. But I don't have the same. I don't switched out so many machines and sold so many machines, and the same machine that's back here. I've been having this over 2 years, and all the problems and that's one old. It's like that's a 9880, and she a beast over there. She a beast.
Yeah.
She a beast. Colors on point and everything. And for the last 2 months, she don't have up all my orders. Yeah, I'm running off that.
Oh, that's that big thing back there.
Yeah.
Okay. All this time I did not pay attention to that.
Yeah, that's a 9880. That's the DTL.
That's the scholar printer.
That's the sublimation.
That's a style like that. That printer I was saying I got the 24 is like that type of style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
which is a 7. I bet it's a 78 at 7800.
It's a 7 something. I don't remember.
I got two 7800s, 7880s out there in my storage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm always ready. Like, nah, I ain't going down like that.
So would you advise me to go get me like a 1400 or 1430 and then say I sell transfers?
No. Don't you do that?
Why not? So many people go get them and then they got transfers to sell and they print 30 transfers and then they print.
You gonna bust your head. You gonna waste more time. If they hit you with even if they hit you with you said a 1430. So if they hit you with a 50-piece transfer or
done data, huh?
Oh.
You might well go have them into them and you'll mail them out in about a week.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but see, that's the image that people have when they get into DTF. I'm gonna get this print.
I don't sell transfer. No, you're not, sweetheart. No, you're not. Unless somebody gonna be selling buying one from you. What? Because to get in that game, you gotta have machines and you gotta have big boy machines. You can't be out here playing. Now, if you want to get the 1400, 1430, yeah, that's cool for your household, your neighborhood shirts. Your neighborhood shirts.
Yeah.
You better not be out here promoting that you do shirts and somebody hit you with that because it's gonna make your business look bad. Because you're not gonna be able to hit that, get that order out.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get it out, but it's not gonna be in the time that matters.
What about that L1800 though?
Oh no. Oh, I mean,
that's the one.
When I had my L1800.
That's the one. Great.
When I had mine, I was smart enough to build me. Then that's when I bought the 1900 in. So I had both of them. I had the L1800. Then I bought the R1900, converted that one, and I had two. But I still wasn't selling transfers. I was just doing shirts.
Yeah. See, Barb says, learn the RIP software, the DTF. So, and the reason why I put that on the screen is because not all DTF is equal. Not everybody know how to work that software. You might get a transfer that from 2 years ago that works, and then another one from 3 days ago that don't.
Well, you got that, and then you have the DTF file. Just every image. You have to the image. Matter of fact, when I design now, I design for DTF.
Yeah.
Because your images, DTF don't like fades. You know how people have fades in the image? You can't be doing all that. It's going to look a mess on your shirt. So you have to watch how you design now for DTF. A lot of people, and then I do a lot of I take a lot of colors out now that match the shirt because it's the feel of it too. Yeah. Now you're going into DTL. Now you got to know how to sell your DTL, how to sell a shirt. Because if you just print out a big old image on your shirt, it's going to feel like plastic.
Right.
You have to start now knowing, okay, is that the best thing to sell out there with your shirt? So if I got a black and white shirt, I'm taking out the black, I'm taking out the white. You know, I got a program that I use. I hit one button, it take out everything I needed to take out, whatever color I want to take out.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to design for DTL. You have to, a lot of people, you know, even when I'm designing for people, their photos. Well, I want mine to look like the one you did right here. You can't be sending me screenshots.
Yeah.
You can't send me screenshots to design in. You know, you send me a quality picture and you go get a quality design.
So many people don't know that though. They don't understand that part.
Yeah.
Not at all. How much do you think total if you have invested? What's the total number that you could say that you've invested in DTF? From the powders to the machine, everything.
I probably got, because at one time I was sneaking printers in through the back door. My wife was trying to. I had to pay. I had to pay the mailman, like the UPS guy. Like, look, don't bring that to the front door. Take it to the back.
Yeah.
Man, I know I got an easy a good 30 piece in there.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit here and trip though. I don't make way more than that.
Okay. So the ROI was great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here in front, you know, fake it. I don't make easy way over that, but I don't spend about 30 piece on it.
Yeah.
But that's me. The only printer that I bought already set up as DTL is the one I first won, my L1800.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else has been me.
Yeah, man.
Man, you run everything by yourself too, Anthony. Like, what about employees? You ever think you're gonna get any employees to come with you?
Oh man, my wife, man, she's the big employee because she's the one running the finances. She runs the billing, she runs the mailing, whatever got to go out. She's doing the labels. All I'm doing, y'all, is creating, and pretty much everybody knows contact me. So that contact me, I put the order in, do the order. She do all the printing.
Yeah.
All I'm doing, I'm the face, and then I'm the one. If I got to create something, I'm the one doing that. But other than that, you know, right now we're good, but we got a new grandbaby on the way, so I don't know how long she's gonna be sticking around. So
Yeah.
so I'm at the brains. But these I try to get these young cats in. My kids don't want no part of that. You know what I'm saying? But I try to mentor some of these kids to bring them in and show them how to do it, give them something to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, one of them will catch it. You know, somebody gonna want to do it. So that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah.
Give them time, man. Their time in.
Custom Journey said that's the truth. I've ordered some transfers and the color shift from one to the next in the same order, same design. Why is that though, Anthony? Do you know?
Well, it could be it's the inks, it's the levels of the inks that they're putting out. Some people are running, you know, profiles on their inks, and you know, it's just if it's the same person, then I'm pretty sure that he's putting profiles on it, then forgetting not to put it back on there when he's printing it again, or you know, if he don't change his inks up. I've been using the same ink since day one. I haven't changed anything. If it ain't broke, I ain't trying to fix it. So
Yeah.
you know, I just believe in that, and I ain't knocking nobody's inks, you know, or I've been using the same products since day one. They ain't changed, same vendor, same everybody. So, you know, if you with something, if it's doing good, the colors are right, stick with it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But that's usually what happens. People, or if they shopping around and getting different people to do it, then that's understandable too, because everybody's inks are not the same. But if the same person is doing it, then he's gonna change his inks, change his printer, because every printer don't print the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so if something don't happen in there, it's just colors or put a profile on it.
So when you say profile, what is the profile?
Well, ink profiles on your inks. It's just where it tells the red how red, tells the blue how blue. That's just all it is. A lot of companies that sell inks that have a profile, even
Oh yeah.
when they do an Epson profile on your ink, on a printer. A printer has a profile, then you have an ink profile.
Yeah.
So mine, I know when to use mine. If I use my profile on reds on my ink, the profile it comes out maroon. So I have to take the profile off and let the printer do it, and it comes out super red.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, so you just gotta know. You gotta know what you're looking for. Then, like I said, a lot of people designs is they say you DTF. Hey, I need 50 of these, and you look over there like DTF is not for it. It ain't gonna look right because you got all this fading and stuff. But this ain't sublimation. See, people getting when they design for sublimation. There ain't some DTF prints white ink. So with all that little fading, it's gonna pick all that up, but you're gonna have all that white stuff going up your shirt because it's picking it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I seen a GTX 600 DTG printer by Epson, and that thing is like, I'm gonna say 30,000 at one of these shows. Is there an actual Epson DTF printer out? Like, this is Epson made, this is Epson brand DTF.
Not yet, but it's coming. You already know they just like the sublimation. Y'all try to get out money out of our parts. Oh no, we ain't going for that. They gonna put it out. It's coming. Because the whole time they know that it's Epson. It's Epson. So we gonna get our money.
Yeah.
We gonna get our money. And we gonna make it the way you can't reset these cartridges. Go keep buying these cartridges for us. And same way when they did the DTG. You're not gonna play that. They finna get their money. That's coming. If they ain't, I look forward for the end of the year, but it's coming. It is coming.
I'm surprised they ain't did it yet because it seems
like they ain't playing that because they know everything is based around their printers. Their
Yep.
is the only ones that people are using. So DX5s and DX6s and all that stuff come out of Epson. They finna have y'all using their parts. They ain't getting no money.
Yeah, man.
Same when they came out with that DTG machine. Oh, y'all want to use our printer? Oh, we got something for y'all. They're working on that DTF printer right now. I know they are. Oh, they ain't gonna play that. So they can. That's what I'm saying. People putting out this hype. Oh, we got the Mongoose 555. Epson, bro. Stop.
Yeah, man. Epson ain't dropped one yet, though.
Stop all that. Stop that.
They make it off of them breaking. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
yeah. I've been seeing all that stuff, man. I'm like, bro, they need to stop that. Just like the what printer was that? Soon as you took it apart, it was it was the P. It was the P. This guy had a P800. That's what it was. But he had it nice though. He had this little shaker machine on it. He had it painted a different color. But he put this label on it. It made you think it was something else. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it the whole time like this is a P800. The whole time like they followed though. And he was asking for like $8,500 for this little printer. It was $8,500 but he had the shaker machine with it. It was just a P800.
Still, that's a check though. $8,500.
Yeah.
That's some bread.
But I guess you can wrap dookie in bacon and it look good.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
But it's like I said, it's DTF is gonna go to a whole nother level, man. It's gonna go. It's coming. They're gonna come out with more and more and more. You know.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, it gonna come out with more and more and more of ways to do DTF. You know, like I said, when I saw the fluorescent paper, I was like, "Whoa!" So you already know they came out with this paper that you can just print on a regular DTF ink, press it, and then it's already fluorescent. You ain't gotta. It goes in the dark and everything. You ain't gotta do nothing.
Yeah.
People are still buying. So people are still buying fluorescent ink. They thinking, well, we'll sell it to you, but we already got the paper for it. You see what I'm saying? It don't even make sense. Like, I'm just sitting back watching, man, like, staying in my lane now, like, for real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Like now I'm starting to see there's more hot pill films coming out too now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some.
But I wish I had my stuff really set up, man. I could have showed y'all I wish, it's a proper way. I feel like it's a way of doing it, the way I do it. And that ain't the best way or the way you should be doing it, but I feel like I've been having a lot of success the way I've been doing it. I always say that because I know people are like, well, I don't see it 900 times. I ain't never seen it like that. Well, everybody does it different. But I've been doing it since I ain't gonna say day one, but I know for sure I was in the first 4 or 5 that was doing it.
I agree with that. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
We just didn't hop on in a timely manner. So,
yeah. Oh yeah, we was though.
Yeah.
Pookie brought it back to Ray and them. I said, hey, look at this is Ray. Pookie them don't want to listen to me, man. They ain't want to listen to me.
No, I just didn't want to deal with it. Back then, though, there was really
about as far as the market of it, selling it.
Yeah. Man. Nobody really knew back then, though. Like it was a whole bunch of guesswork in those days.
Yeah.
People saying this and then being something else.
Yeah, and like I said, it has its flaws, man. I don't watch it, but I've noticed like how people are buying just regular sublimation blanks and I cut a piece of wood out and I put DTF right on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, so you don't have to have DTF, sublimation or special products. That's where it's coming in good at. You don't have to have a special product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a lot of people taking that powder though to the back of that sublimation and pressing it. I have seen that a lot. I don't know the stipulation.
They only can still do it on white.
Right.
They only can still do it on white. Which the only thing they gain it from it is you can only do it on white cotton. Wow. Because you can't take it. You can't put sublimation don't print out white ink.
Right.
So the only thing you can put it into is to white cotton. So you just might well going to do a sublimation shirt. So.
Yeah, it sounds. I don't know. And you don't situation right
there. So when we first started doing DTF, people was taking regular printers and putting DTF ink in it.
Yeah.
Put it on a white sublimation shirt or a cotton shirt. That's fine. We just might well still do sublimation. Because the whole purpose is you can put it on any color.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna convert something, I'm definitely gonna be able to put it. I'm gonna have my sublimation printer and I'm gonna have this. That's why I said that's the option that I want. I took the sublimation option out and I need to get that back because people out here still love tumblers, all this other stuff, plaques, whatever, and banners. And here I was just doing just DTF. I was pushing it. But I was still losing those customers that was wanting those, because sublimation has a lot of memorial stuff that you can do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the part that I was missing. And my girl that's in the group, what's her name? That's in y'all group. I always get Squirrel Prince.
Yeah, Squirrel. Shout out her. She dope.
She said something to me last year, and it's so stuck with me every day. She said, "You're doing so much DTF, you don't forget what you're doing. And she said it, but it was a word of wisdom and just to get my attention, and it stuck. Like, she's right. I'm so far DTF. I'm missing everything over here.
Yeah.
You know, when she said that, it actually started turning my head around. Like, oh, now hold up. So, yeah. So people don't know the words that they say.
Yeah. So you redid the shop, actually by accidental flooding. We're getting to see you rise back up.
Oh yeah.
What else new can we expect from Flawless 615?
Man, the new actual storefront shop. My brand. I'm be pushing my brand. I'm working on with a vendor right now with the clothes, with my actual merch. But the brand, I already got the brand. I just gotta get the merch. Once I get that, that's coming. A better. We're getting our website reworked right now. It's gonna be more vamped out because I don't want people just to tie me with DTF. I get tired with that. Like, that's bad, ain't it? I was wanting that, but now I'm like, I'll do more than that, you know. But that, and then just in the squad, man, y'all been start seeing. You said this dude came back. Start posting work. Can I post my work in there?
Yeah.
Man, why would you ask that, brother?
Okay. I'm gonna start posting my designs and stuff in there, man. I ain't asked nobody to buy them. I just want y'all to see them. I want to see them.
Yeah.
And they're fire too.
What's that?
I said your designs is fire. They straight fire too.
I appreciate it, man. Like I said, that Lakers went crazy too, man.
That Lakers, man. I ain't even a Lakers fan, but every once in a while I have some LA gear on. I'm like, I could rock that with something.
Hey, Mike, I am on yours too, man. Like I said, this is what I've been dealing with, but I am on yours.
I appreciate it.
And we know Aaron Rodgers is coming, so.
I don't see no Seahawks gear. I don't see no Seahawks or nothing.
Ain't no beats coming out of where? What? Where the beats come from?
Hey, see, I gotta say this. Mike said, "Man, I bought my dad a ticket to the game, to the Hall of Fame game. He got paid $2,000 for the ticket." I said, "Mike, you could have bought the whole team for $2,000."
I'm trying to tell you, man. The team, the mascot, the vehicle that got him to the game in hell. You need a ring?
Hey, shout out Every Pope. This is one of her creations right here.
I know I come on guard. I know I come on guard with it.
Man, look. The Browns. Don't even know who that is. But we got a question. We're going to get off the Browns. That's a whole subject. James asked, so what do you think would be the next game changer for DTF with all the hype and money going into it?
I see them doing the this is, and I'm gonna see if I can speak this into it. I see them doing DTF. Well, they already have the UV DTF, but I think they're going to take the regular ink and just do straight DTF to where you could, because you can already pull it off the film.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be regular where you can just take it and put it on anything. I think it's going to be the next thing too. I think it's so much you can do with DTF, man. Because you can put it on pretty much. I don't try it on everything.
What type of substrates have you tried besides
wood? I did floor mats. I did in the car. I did the floor mats in the car. I did the glass. Well, we don't do it on glass. I got to do it with the tumbler press or whatever. Metal. We don't know everything, man.
Yeah.
I actually did a banner with it. I did a banner with it because I didn't have a sublimation printer. So that's what I'm saying. It's some things at first I should have did in a sublimation.
Yeah.
When I got rid of all my sublimation stuff, like, oh no, I don't want no more sublimation. I want no more vinyl. There's still people out here that want that. What are you doing? You know.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I got to convert that one back. I'm gonna have four printers set up in here. I'm gonna take 2 big ones down to the other shop. Then I got like I said, I got the 36-inch presses coming. I already have the UV printer. I got my glow forwards that's cutting. I cut blanks out, but I am gonna get me a bigger cutter for that than the glow forward. Glow forward is cool, but I want to do bigger cuts.
Yeah.
You running ventilation through all of that, right?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, we just cut the hole out that's going out for the thing. But yeah, it's a lot of work right now, man. But next week I'm gonna take a picture and send it to y'all. All this gonna be done.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be done. We could be completed. I went about the floor today, so we're gonna put the floor in tomorrow. We done painting. Got to take that door off behind me. But yeah, everything else, the shower's done. Everything's done. So I'm just sitting in the middle of a desk in this room. We gotta take all this stuff out in the morning. This is how I work right now.
Man, it gets a job done.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, but you know, it's coming up on the graduation season. I'm already getting orders for graduations, family reunions, and you know, sorry to say, rest in peace shirts.
Yeah.
I'm working on a design now for a family. One of the guys used to work for me, young guy, 25 years old, man, got killed. He used to work for a landscaping company.
Damn.
So I got to actually do his shirt for his family. So I got all them orders, and I'm gonna do all that printing off at one printer right there because everything else is out there in that hub.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Breezy Custom Creations. We try to do this once a week, and Anthony has been up here a couple of times. You just had to bring him back to update us, you know, keep in touch. And I always mess up this, so I'm gonna let Seek say it. The big U's and little I's. I don't know how you say it. It come out a little bit better off of your tongue, but we try to talk to any and everybody that's involved in the industry. It doesn't matter how big or how small you are. So, Breezy Custom Creations, we may be reaching out to you.
I'm about right there.
Don't let him lie to y'all. Man, put in some road work.
Even though you had Russell Wilson as a quarterback, brother, you still way bigger than
that. Like I'm with you. How this dude? Hey, see, how far are you from Spokane?
Spokane is way on the other side. That's on the other side, the other border, eastern border.
Oh, okay. Dang, I got a partner I'm going up there and see in Spokane. He live up there. That's where he live at.
Yeah, that's like over there by Idaho.
Okay.
West Coast.
Gotcha. But yeah, man, I'm really good where I'm at now. I had to get back to what I was doing. That's and I really mean that because I'm peaceful. You know, the group is fine, running the group, but I'm able to get back to what I love to do, and that's create, get orders out, and not just all DTF. Hey, I need this, I need that. And can you help me? And y'all just don't understand. And I'm not taking all the credit for nothing, but I mean, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I was on the phone with people helping with it.
Yeah.
It just got to where it was wearing me out. Like all they want their printer done, not caring about what your family was doing.
Yeah.
Until my wife said, "Hey,
yeah,
I don't know about this 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. They calling you about this printer."
Yeah.
I had somebody call me at 2 o'clock in the morning asking about something I did on a video. I'm like, who? How? When? My wife was like, who are you talking to? I was like, I don't know. They called me about a video. She was like, at 2:00 in the morning, they can call tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right there, man. That's when it started getting overwhelming. You know,
I ain't got that important yet. Damn, but like, man,
like, hold up, man. I got a life too. I got just sitting here and just print all day. I go to the movies, we go out to eat, and oh man, I can't do this. I can't do this.
I don't think they think that though. They think that it's 24 hours, 48 hours straight.
No. And that's what I was doing though, Mike. I'm telling you, 24/7. I was so embedded in it, and building that group up and getting it going and doing videos and going live every day. And man, that stuff was wearing on me. And at the end of the day, everybody else was still living their life. I was the one that was getting drained in it. So I had to step back and re in touch with myself. Like, hold up, this is not what I signed. I signed up to design and do merch for people and whatever. That's what I signed up for. I wasn't built for that. I wasn't built for trying to take all this consumption in on DTF. And now it's so full. Now look, so what I done, I pushed everybody off, and that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I get a couple of calls here and there, or people that are, hey, where you at? We looking for you, and we didn't know you started a new group. So then they came over there, but they know it's strictly we in this group. We called me 4:00 in the morning talking about what's on my printer.
Yeah, you got it on boundaries, man.
Yeah,
man.
People don't respect boundaries, man.
Yeah, man.
And like that's crazy that like what so why am I up at 4:00 in the morning? Like I'm gonna call Anthony about my printer at 4:00. Put your ass down somewhere.
I know he up. I'm gonna call him.
I had to look, it's bad. I had to go in and turn on my, I had to notify people when you're online. I had to turn all this stuff off. I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn my phone off, man, because I'm telling you, we be laying in bed asleep, gone, slob way over here. If people call. Like,
yeah.
No. And look, this is another thing. And trust me. And when I say stuff, man, y'all don't want y'all to take it wrong, but I was making money before I even started doing DTL.
Yeah.
So this is when it got to the point where, okay, then I started putting a price list out. One lady called me. I don't call everybody. I don't call China. I don't call this person, that person. They couldn't get my thing fixed. I said, sweetheart, I could fix your printer, but this is my charge. You said you gonna charge me? Yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna pay that. Well, get off my phone then.
Right.
Get off my phone. I'm not gonna sit on the phone with you 2 hours.
Yeah.
You want me to sit on the phone with you 2 hours to get your print up and going? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's why I said do your research, y'all. Anyone that's listening, if you already have a DTF printer, start learning your printer. I ain't say you got to tear it down right now, but start learning it. Start looking it up. Start looking your printer up and see what does what. And if you already know, thank you for already knowing, because a lot of people are just doing this, like Six said, just because everybody else is doing it. And if you want them type of people to follow, that following and get you in trouble.
Yeah. So many people. That's gonna be a clip. Y'all gonna see that part in the clip, because there's so many bandwagoners, man. Like I don't get it. And then I got friends. My friends, I could have been on.
Oh yeah.
But just it wasn't worth all that, man.
Yeah, and you're right. You're right, man. Sure. They think I'd be over here and everything's smooth sailing, man. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm out of town with some printers down. They don't see that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when I get ready to move that stuff out of that bin out there, when they come in here, I got to tear them down because they've been sitting out there. They've been sitting out there almost over a month.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna run like that. I got to tear them down. And you talking about 6 printers sitting out there. P5000s all the way up, big boys. I got to tear them down because Either that or throw them away because it ain't printing. I got to tear them down, take the head out of it.
Yeah, man.
So,
Rod Beats, what's going on?
oh, Mr.
What up,
Rod Beats,
sir?
how you doing, sir?
What's going on, Rod Beats?
Matter of fact, we got Rod Beats next Thursday.
Yeah.
Rod Beats.
The-
I'm going to ask my question now so he can answer it next week.
Hey,
Yeah, I want to ask him, how do we come up with that name, Rod Beats? And he can answer it next week.
all right, Rod Beats, you gave you a homework assignment.
Yeah, man.
This
But,
is,
hey, man, appreciate you for coming out, brother. He said, "What up, Flawless?"
Hey, keep it flawless, baby. Keep it flawless.
Yeah, he said he'll answer that question next week.
Okay, there we go. I want to know that one.
Yeah, man.
But I appreciate y'all fellas, man. Like I said, and I tell everybody, y'all the one gave me the platform starting off when I really didn't even know what I was doing. Y'all didn't even know it. Y'all if y'all don't know, but y'all gave me a platform, and y'all, day one, you and Mike been rolling. When I ain't gonna say I left, but when I ventured off and when I done my thing with the DTL, I remember telling y'all first. I remember calling Mike and saying, a secret like, hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do this. And all that took place and everything went full circle. And look what it came back to. I'm right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at things, man. I don't take nothing for granted. I cherish the experiences that I had with good or bad because you learn from everything.
Period.
that's right. That's right.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So no hard feelings on nobody. Anybody that's watching this, no hard feelings. Everything is good. Keep it flawless.
We greatly appreciate everybody tapping in with us tonight. And y'all head on over to DTF University. Speak with Flawless. And like he said, we've been knowing them for the last, 18 years, 15 years, 20 years. So this man always been working. That's one thing I can't say. He retired from one job to pick up two more. Just believe me when I tell you.
Yeah.
Bar, appreciate you. Precious Pieces, appreciate you. Everybody,
Bar.
you know who you are. Rye Beats, Breezy Customs.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, and more is definitely all these people's in the squad. So y'all finna see some work. I'm finna put some stuff up in there. Let y'all see a couple of the things that I'll be working on. That ain't perfect, but I'll be trying, y'all. All right. I'm trying.
Being modest over there, y'all. Don't listen to him.
Just love those things, man. I love you and Mike, man. And
you too, brother.
I got to meet these guys in person. I almost did. But hey, can you tell me this, Mike? When's the next show? I know you know.
Like September, Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look into that. Are you gonna go to that one? Yeah, you going.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Mike gonna be there. Might be at everybody's show, man. I might be in Texas.
I signed up early. You might want to sign up now since you're going. Sign up now, so it'll be $0. Because if you wait after that deadline, it'll be like $300.
Where's this at? Where I go to?
Fort Worth. Where?
Impressionsgroup.com.
Impressionsgroup.com.
Yeah, or you could just put Impression Show in the Google thing and it'll take you right to it.
Okay, cool.
But man, we'll see y'all next week, man. Next Thursday, we back same time with Rye Beats, man. We got a lineup coming though. We got the whole Super Color coming out.
Yeah.
Week after that, man, we bringing them to you, man.
Yeah, you said they start with it. You said they.
No, man.
Man,
I'm like doing this now. I ain't going on first. Y'all going on first. They send the comedian out first, then the big acts.
Nah, man, it's a man. You know, we ain't nobody. Everybody's saying man.
All right, I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna give me some of this dinner in here. We got some neck bones and
I know you eating good. Don't even rub. You gonna rub it in.
Look, and I'm sitting here. I'm thinking about going to go eat me some berries or something. Look,
Berry.
man. Bar.
Are you still here, Bar?
Okay. Come on,
Okay.
the door's open. We need you. You be ducking. You a good ducker, Bar, but we need you on the show too, Bar.
all right, so
Just know from this day forward, I'm gonna ask you every week. I'm gonna call you. Gonna see that finger, Bar. Bar. All right, y'all, man. Y'all have a good evening. See y'all next week.